Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Rambler's Backyard Diner today. Today, my wife requested planked salmon along with some sauteed spinach. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a beautiful planked salmon for her with some sauteed spinach with mushrooms and garlic, and it's going to be fantastic. If you want to see how we do this, stick around because here we go. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down a little bit of olive oil on this piece of salmon here. You can give some on both sides. And we're going to give it a little bit of salt, pepper, onion, garlic on both sides, and a little bit of dill. Salt, pepper, onion, garlic on this side. Kind of spread that out a little bit, and a little bit of dill. And then we're going to go ahead and put that right here onto our cedar plank. And you can get these planks at just about any barbecue store. Walmart usually carries them. This time of year, they're kind of hard to find, but we had some in stock at our house. So that's what we're using, and it's going to be fantastic. Hey folks, one thing that I forgot to mention, this plank, this cedar plank that I have here that I've got the salmon on, you need to soak that for at least 30 minutes. I prefer much longer. I've had mine soaking for about 2 hours. Pull it out, let it drip off, wipe it dry just a little bit, and then you can start planking your salmon. So the grill is now up to about 300 degrees. I don't want it too hot because I want the cedar to smoke just a tiny little bit, but I don't want it to burn. And of course, we don't want the salmon to burn. So we're just about ready now. I'll see you over at the grill. Okay, I've got the two outside burners of the grill on. I have had it on high to help warm it up. I'm going to put this right over the center burner, and I'm going to turn both of these outside burners down to probably about medium low. And we're going to close it up, and we're going to let it cook. And we're going to try to pull this off when it reaches about 135 degrees Fahrenheit internal. This is farm fish, so that's about the temperature that you want to bring it off. USDA says 145, but if you cook it to 145, it'll be dry inside. So we'll pull it off at 135, and it's going to be just fine. Okay, so while the salmon is cooking, we're going to go ahead and get started with our spinach. To do that, we're going to first start with some olive oil, some garlic, and some shallots. Then we'll put our mushrooms in, and then right at the end, we'll put our baby spinach in and get it all wilted down. Okay, today we're going to be cooking on our Always Pan Pro. I just bought this. Have been able to use it one time. Over the course of the next several weeks, I'll be using it several times, and I will try to do a review on it. They're actually very expensive, but they're supposed to be very, very good. So we'll see how that works out. If it turns out that it was worth the buy or worth the price, I'll tell you. If it wasn't worth the price, I will also tell you. So we'll see how it does in our own backyard diner. Okay, so the instructions for the Always Pan Pro say to turn on the heat and let it start warming up for about 90 seconds before putting anything in it. So it's been going for about 90 seconds now. So we're going to go ahead and drop down some olive oil. I'm going to give it a good splash because we got a lot of veggies going in there today. We're going to put our shallots in. If you don't have shallots, onions work just fine. Red onions, perfect. Sweet onions, also perfect. Now we're going to take our garlic and put in there. And we're going to start stirring that around. And we're just going to let it cook for a minute or so and let it start getting fragrant. And then we'll put our mushrooms in. Okay, it's getting nice and fragrant. I wish you could smell it. It smells fantastic. So before anything burns, we're going to go ahead and get our mushrooms in there. And we're going to give it a hit of salt, pepper, onion, garlic. And give it a good stir. Perfect. And we're going to let that cruise for a couple minutes, again, while the fish continues to cook. Okay, so the salmon is cooking away. It's not all the way there yet, of course. I'm going to put 2 pieces of lemon right here. And then I'm going to put 2 pieces of lemon on the grill itself, right next to here. We don't want it to burn. We want it to char just a little bit and get soft and sweet and fragrant. All right, we're going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of this Marsala cooking wine. just enough to give it some flavor. Get the stuff off of the bottom. Perfect. And now we're going to take our spinach, and we're going to put in a little bit at a time. We'll mix it to get it wilted. Got time for a little bit more. And you don't need to see us do all of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some in here, and we're going to finish it up. Okay, so that's the entire box of spinach, all wilted down into a tiny little bit. There's enough for the two of us. If we're really hungry, the two of us will eat all of this. If we're not, we'll eat half of it, and the rest will be dinner for another day. Okay, our salmon has come up to 130 degrees. That's where we want it. The last 5 degrees will come up slowly as it rests. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the grill. Okay, so one of the best parts about salmon is having a little bit of a crispy edge. So I'm going to take my torch here, and we're going to torch the top and get little bits of crispiness right on the edge. And that's all it takes. Okay, to plate it up, we're going to take some of that spinach and we're going to put it right here in the center of the plate. Spinach and mushrooms. We're going to spread it out just a little bit. Okay, now we'll take that salmon and we'll plate it up by putting it right here on top of the spinach. All right, we're going to finish the job by taking this lemon and squeeze right over the top of all of that there. This is the one that wasn't on the grill grates. This is the one that was on the cedar plank. Take the grilled lemons and we're going to put them on the side like this, make it look pretty. To finish it off, we're going to put some capers right over the top here. Okay, so there we have it. We have planked salmon over a bed of spinach and mushrooms with a couple of lemons on the side, topped with capers, and that has been planked. And we've got the little bit of crispy edges over the top. It looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm pretty sure she's going to enjoy it. So I'm going to take it into her and let her enjoy this dinner. Thanks for stopping by. We really do appreciate your time. If you liked what you saw here, hit us with a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go on, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything we do here in Rambler's Backyard Diner. We'll see you next time.